North American Indians refers to the indigenous people of North America, who have inhabited the continent for thousands of years. They are also commonly referred to as Native Americans, American Indians, or First Nations people. North American Indians are incredibly diverse and consist of hundreds of distinct tribes, each with their own language, customs, and traditions. Their culture has been shaped by their environment, which ranges from the Arctic tundra to the deserts of the Southwest, as well as by their interactions with European colonizers and later, with other non-native groups. Before the arrival of Europeans in the late 15th century, North American Indians lived in a wide variety of societies ranging from nomadic hunter-gatherer groups to large agricultural communities. They had complex systems of government, religious beliefs, and social structures. North American Indian traditional beliefs vary widely depending on the tribe and region, but there are some common themes that can be found throughout Native American spirituality. Many tribes believe in ancestral spirits, or the idea that their ancestors continue to play a role in their lives after death. Ancestral spirits are often believed to be powerful guides and protectors, and are honored through rituals and ceremonies. One of the most well-known Native American customs is the powwow. Powwows are social gatherings that can involve singing, dancing, and drumming, and often feature colorful regalia and traditional food. Many tribes also have naming ceremonies to celebrate the birth of a new child. During the ceremony, the child is given a name that reflects their personality and character, and is often chosen by a respected elder or spiritual leader. Sacred objects that play an important role in their customs and rituals are feathers, drums, pipes, and other items that are believed to have spiritual power and significance. Nature is a fundamental aspect of North American Indian culture and spirituality. Many Native American tribes have a deep reverence for the natural world and view all living things as interconnected and interdependent. One of the primary reasons why nature is so important to Native American culture is that many tribes have lived closely with the land for thousands of years. They have developed intimate knowledge of the plants, animals, and ecosystems around them, and have learned to live in harmony with the natural world. This deep connection to nature is reflected in many aspects of Native American culture, from their spiritual beliefs to their daily lives. Many Native American tribes believe that the natural world is imbued with spiritual power and that all living things are connected by a divine energy. They often perform rituals and ceremonies to honor the natural world and seek guidance from the spirits. Some Native American tribes have also been skilled agriculturalists, cultivating crops such as corn, beans, and squash. They have developed sophisticated farming methods that are adapted to their local environments. Nature is a common theme in Native American art and craftsmanship. Many artists incorporate natural elements such as feathers, shells, and beads into their work, and use natural materials such as wood and clay to create their pieces. Storytelling has played a crucial role in preserving the history and cultural traditions of North American Indian tribes for thousands of years. For many Native American cultures, storytelling was a way to pass down knowledge and wisdom from one generation to the next. Elders and respected members of the community would tell stories that taught important lessons about history, spirituality, and the natural world. These stories often featured mythical or supernatural characters and were used to explain the origins of the world and the place of humans within it. They were also used to teach moral values, such as the importance of respect, humility, and generosity. One of the key features of Native American storytelling is that it was an oral tradition. This means that stories were not written down, but instead passed down from generation to generation through spoken word. This allowed for a rich diversity of storytelling styles and allowed stories to evolve over time as they were retold and adapted to different contexts. The Sundance ceremony is a sacred and complex ritual that is practiced by many Native American tribes in North America. It is a central part of their spiritual and cultural traditions, and is considered one of the most important ceremonies in many tribes. The Sundance ceremony typically takes place over several days and involves a range of rituals and practices, including fasting, prayer, and dancing. It is often held in the summer months and is usually performed outdoors in a specially constructed arbor or dance circle. The central focus of the Sundance ceremony is the construction and decoration of a sacred tree or pole, known as the Sundance tree. This tree represents the axis of the world and serves as a focal point for the ceremony. It is typically decorated with prayer ties, ribbons, and other offerings, and is considered a powerful spiritual conduit. During the Sundance ceremony, participants often fast for several days and engage in intense physical and spiritual practices. They may also engage in self-mutilation, such as piercing the skin with hooks or skewers, as a way of demonstrating their commitment to the ceremony and their spiritual beliefs. The Sundance ceremony also features a range of music and dance performances, with participants often dancing for hours at a time without rest. The dances are typically performed in a circular formation around the Sundance tree, and are accompanied by singing, drumming, and other musical instruments. The Potlatch tradition is a social and cultural practice that has been practiced by many indigenous peoples in the Pacific Northwest region of North America. The Potlatch is a ceremonial event that involves the distribution of gifts, feasting, and other cultural activities. The term potlatch comes from the Chinook language and means to give away or to gift. The potlatch tradition was a central aspect of indigenous social and cultural life and was used to mark a variety of important events, including births, deaths, marriages, and the bestowing of names. The ceremony was also used to mark the passage of time and to reaffirm social and political relationships within and between communities. At a potlatch, the host would give away a variety of gifts, including blankets, food, and other goods, to their guests. These gifts were often carefully chosen and represented the wealth and status of the host. The guests would then reciprocate by giving gifts of their own, thereby reaffirming social and political relationships. The Sweat Lodge ceremony is a traditional Native American spiritual practice that has been practiced for thousands of years across many tribes in North America. The Sweat Lodge itself is typically made of natural materials such as willow branches and covered with blankets or tarps. It is heated by the placement of hot rocks in a fire pit in the center of the lodge. Water is then poured onto the rocks to create steam and heat, which helps to purify and cleanse the body and spirit. During the Sweat Lodge ceremony, participants sit in a circle around the fire pit, and the door of the lodge is closed to create a dark and private space. The ceremony is often led by a spiritual leader or elder who offers prayers, songs, and other spiritual guidance. The Sweat Lodge ceremony is believed to have a range of spiritual and physical benefits. It is seen as a way of cleansing the body and spirit of impurities, as well as a way of connecting with the natural world and the spiritual realm. It is also believed to be a powerful tool for healing, both physical and emotional. The Vision Quest tradition is a spiritual journey that involves seeking guidance and insight through fasting, prayer, and meditation and isolation. In the Vision Quest, an individual goes alone into a remote area, often in nature, and fasts for several days without food or water. During this time, the individual may engage in prayer and meditation, seeking guidance and clarity about their life's purpose or a particular question or problem they are facing. The Vision Quest is often seen as a rite of passage, particularly for young people transitioning into adulthood. It is believed that by undertaking this spiritual journey, an individual can gain insight and wisdom, and can connect with their spiritual and cultural heritage in a deeper way. The Calumet ceremony, also known as the peace pipe ceremony, involves the use of a sacred pipe, which is filled with tobacco or other herbs and smoked as a way of connecting with the spiritual world and with other members of the community. The Calumet ceremony is often used as a way of promoting peace, healing, and unity among individuals and communities. The pipe itself is seen as a powerful symbol of the connection between humans and the spiritual world, and smoking it is seen as a way of offering prayers and messages to the Creator or other spiritual entities. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure to subscribe for more amazing content.